Alright, we are back with more Factorio. Here we go. I am Pax, and we're continuing the playthrough of space exploration. And yes, we are up in the space station, working our way towards production science. And we just built our little fluid section. And today we are going to continue towards production science by building the data cards. And there's two ways to build data cards. There is another recipe where you use chemical gel instead of the water. But this recipe is a lot simpler, but it burns through the chemical gel. Whereas this recipe is more complex, that uses the cosmic water, but if you recycle it, you get almost all of it back and you use a tiny amount of cosmic water. So we're going to do the recycling one, of course. So let's grab the pen. Oh my god, this gun. Give me a break, please. Okay, anyway, oops. Okay, so then, let's see, maybe... maybe somewhere here, we can do this. And we can just do all... I guess we'll do 5. Well, I guess we'll try to do this whole thing, but... it's going to be a little tight. And let's see, we will want the blueprint again. Just a little... I think let's just go for it, sure. We'll have to fix it. I just want to do it for alignment purposes. This would go here, right? Good. That's where it's supposed to go, yes. So we need the rough data storage drive trade in, and we need the cosmic water. So then I guess we will just do this and empty the cosmic water barrels. Then let's see, can we do some sort of space pipes? So how tall are these? There's 6. 6 means we could do 5 plus 7 equals 12. I guess so. Sure. Okay. I see they're not all aligned. Okay, run them all that way, yes. Great, okay, that's the plan. There, at least. Now, over here, I think I'm just going to not worry about this so much for now. Now that we have this kind of spaced out, just for the these polished data storage substrate recipes, we're going to have to bring the fluids back, but we also need to do a lot of the recycling. So I want to just kind of also look at the recycling. So then we need this one. This is the primary one, I think. Water decontamination. And so it outputs the fluids. Let's see, I kind of want it to be, maybe we just start it here. So it outputs the water. Okay, wait, which, I did destroy a couple of my mall buildings, so I gotta remember not to build those buildings again, if I need them. Okay, so that's one of them. The next one is scrap decontamination. And it needs the water. Just put it down. Sort of think about it. That's this one. And the last one is this one. So, right, so this takes the contaminated water produced by this, turns it back into water, 100 to 99. But it produces contaminated scrap and contaminated biosludge. So this one deals with the contaminated scrap, but it also produces contaminated cosmic water and contaminated biosludge. So they both produce this contaminated biosludge, which you eat, and you also produce contaminated scrap. Whew, oh boy. So, so the thing is, we want to definitely return. So yeah, we can probably do this. And I think that, let's see, this is the, this goes out and it goes into here, and then maybe, and this is out here, and we could maybe directly feed it here is the idea. So here with this, then what if we got like a long pipe, say a 9, I mean, I guess. I guess it doesn't really matter. Could do like a 3 or something too, but just do the last little bit right here. Okay, so that shouldn't touch any of the liquids. I'm pretty sure that this needs so little. It needs, it's gonna need 20 contaminated scrap and it needs 2 cosmic water. 2. So give this 1%, so it's like a tiny amount. You're gonna barrel the cosmic water. That's fine, yes. Then yeah, I think this can just directly go into here. The contaminated biosludge comes to here. And for the regular biosludge that this outputs, we have nothing to do with it for now, so this we're just gonna put into a tank, but we might want it later. Okay, and then we need to get the contaminated water. And I guess we can just bring it back underneath here. Yeah, sure. Why not? Seems fine. Okay. But how do we get the contaminated water across is now the other question. And I was thinking we could bring it across here. So, yeah, so we did just this. We did that. That's the idea, I think. And we'll just do this. This, and this, and this, and this. Okay, so then that outputs the contaminated water. It gets down, moves down here, goes into the contaminated water recycling. What's this recipe called? Decontamination. Okay, then the excess is going to be replaced into the water barrels. Well, some of it goes for this, and the contaminated biosludge goes for this, and this contaminated water just returns. So that seems good. So this will then be one more thing we need for the data cards. So we'll extend this a little bit. wonder if we can get roboport out here maybe? Put it in there, I guess. Let's see. We can probably put some, I think just have some going right down the center or something. Then let's have one up here maybe. Yes. Okay, then we want one of these guys. So build that. Alright, in the meantime, let's also maybe extend the bus a bit. Just to here is fine. Oh my gosh, come on. That definitely wasn't as bad in terms of destroying stuff as the as the other gun. Okay, so we just moved the bus. Then now let's grab the things we need. So let's get our inserters, and yes, that will be like that. And I guess we can just do this. Put these guys too. Why not? Seems good. Now this will be the data cards. Great, 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 great. Okay. Same thing. Pretty sure this needs an output. Does not need an input. This needs both. And this needs just an output. So that should be good. Looks good. Right, this needs something too. Okay. Alright, so this will then be, this is right, this one's right actually. And this one, okay, this one actually needs a second thing. Because it needs both the polished substrate, and it needs the scrap. Cool, so just copy these over to the rest. Bit more substations. Alright, so then you need to be data cards. It's in science, data cards. Plank data cards. Okay. You need to be contaminated scrap. Contaminated scrap. You need to be scrap. But you also need to get rid of this uranium, I realize, so I think we'll just ditch it into a chest right here. Should be fine. Okay, then you're going to be the cosmic water. Cosmic water. And we'll just set you to be 30, so it's a bit higher. Since we want this to be prioritized. And then this will be contaminated scrap again. Cool, okay, that should do it for those inserters, and then we want to grab the stuff. So we need first the cosmic water barrels, for sure. Cosmic water barrel. So 20. Then we need the data storage substrate. That is science. Okay, so I don't think that's on the main bus yet, so let's add it. A rough data storage substrate, please. Just set it for 10. Okay. That looks good. And then we need red circuits and copper. Advanced circuits and copper. Great. And then finally we need anything else? I think that's it actually. So will we start seeing things happening then? Oh yes, right, I remember now. I remember why. Yes. We put it down and then we're like, I have to redo the wires. Okay, so this should turn it on, hopefully. Oh, except I deleted everything. Gosh. Alright. Cosmic wire barrels. We actually need empty barrels as well. Then rough data storage substrate. 20. Advanced circuits. Copper. Okay, I saw some stuff going, maybe. Some things are going. I guess some number, okay, yeah, C's going, that's good. Okay, we got that. Okay, did we ever get the rough data storage substrate then? Should be on there. Yeah, it's there, it's coming, it should come. So we should see these going once some gets there. Copper. There it is, there's some. There we go. Cool. We should now see some data cards. Any second. Hey, data cards. Nice. Alright. I think I'm gonna try. Just going to also. I'm gonna cheat a little bit and just build a bunch of data cards. Because I want to maybe get the throughput a bit better. So let me just look at you. How much do you need? 3, 6, and 4. So I think I'm going to up these to 40, 40, 60, 3, 4. Oh, that was 3. That was 3. 40, 30. 30, 40, 60. Yes. There we go. So then I want to up the throughput for you as well. We'll just do the same numbers. 30. Oh, you're 40. Then, do I have copper? Yeah. Copper was 60. Red circuits was 30. And I think this copper recycling then needs to be, yes, go to 90. Cool, alright, so hopefully then this goes a bit stronger. We have at least the cosmic water, no problem. These are backed up. I see, because it's mostly bottlenecked by this, so. But yeah, I think that's pretty cool. Sushi belt going. Then let's do the flip thing, reverse thing. I think just copying this actually works really well. So, except, yeah, we'll take the barrels back off again. We need to take scrap. Scrap 20. Then we want the data cards. Blank data cards. Just put 10 on, it's fine. And I think that's everything, right? We'll get the scrap off. The blank data cards should come our way. Should see them coming our way. Maybe, maybe. Oh, I know. No, I see. I meant to copy all the way to here. Let's try this again. I'm going to copy that and then copy all this. Then I'm going to put it back like this. There we go. Hey, okay, good. Great, so that should recycle the scrap and the barrels. And we'll have some barrels in case we need it for this. But I think it's fine the way it works. Cycle the barrels through. Great, and we're building blank data cards at some sort of pace. Not exactly, you know, running this at full steam it looks like, but I don't know, it could work out. Let's give it some more inserters. And then these things are going to just be so little. We haven't built a single contaminated scrap yet. Yeah, because we only finished this 2 times, right? Yeah. And there's only a 1% chance for it, so it's very, very rare we'll use these at all. It's going to be so tiny numbers for such a long time, so I really do not worry about these buffers. It's going to be so long before they come into play at all. Alright, great, but then yeah, okay, we have data cards coming at some pace, pretty good pace. I think so. Looks pretty nice. Nice. So then, yes, we've expanded the bus a bit more, or the sushi belt, space station sushi belt, and we're now ready to do the last step, which will be actually doing production science. Hey. So then, but I think this will be a good place for a break, and we will finish production science next time. But till then, there you go, Factorio. I am Pax. See you in the next video.